Back in Washington State is where I grew up, and we did a lot of hunting since I was a kid, young teenager. And we did a lot of bird hunting and deer hunting, big game hunting, elk as well. So that was kind of the beginning of my lifelong adventure with hunting. We had a group of us that were constantly hunting in a specific area in the Cascade Mountains. 36 plus years has been going on. Last year, we ended up, she shot and she missed again.
Yeah.
So we came back to the camp and without any animals.
Yeah, we didn't
so
get anything less.
No, it was kind of empty bagged. So that's okay. It was a good experience, fun. Yeah. She enjoyed it, and do better. Do much better.
Yeah, we went back out again. Where did we go? We only went an hour and a half, hour from our
Yeah,
place.
it was about an hour for a nice area to go camping and cross country and get out away from the road and start hitting the dirt and walking around because you find a lot much more deer that way. So we did.
That might be better.
We'll try this one first, I guess. Doe mule deer.
Yeah.
She'll have success.
I will. And if not, I'm being disowned. Like that's being taken away.
Test it out again.
Just making sure everyone's awake. Getting down that hill was interesting. The amount of thick bushes that we were walking through.
We had to walk through a lot of thick bushes.
It was just stiff sticks sticking up.
Yeah.
Not even bushes, but just a bunch of stiff sticks.
As you were saying, we were looking at walking down this hillside, and there was a lot of brush to go through.
Yeah.
And it was pretty difficult without making much noise. And then I throw up my binoculars.
Yeah.
And sure enough, here's some deer looking right at me through the trees.
Where? Right behind that nearest tree. They just walked to the right. They're going up. They're going up. You see it? Yeah, you're right there. You're gonna get a shot if they come up over these hills here. So gotta be ready. There's two more coming up. Two more coming up. Same spot, same spot. Exact same spot. Two more. Just he's right there, you see him?
When I first saw them, they're right through these trees here, just walking our way.
And it was like, oh man. It's like, and they just started going full. Started knowing we were here. All right, so we'll try some more area. We'll go down here.
My heart was racing so fast at that moment because he went, oh crap, there's deer. And my heart started going crazy. My adrenaline started going. I was sweating. I was like, oh gosh, what do we do? How do we be quiet? And we snuck around as much as we could to try and get out of their way to see if we could have them walking in front of us.
So they end up going over, but they moved too fast for us to really get a good zero in on them. And
by the time they got to the top of the hill, they were facing with their butt towards us. I didn't have a good shot at them.
Yeah. Along the way, we were observing a hillside, and Brogan says, "Hey, look at that deer."
I was walking, and all of a sudden I turn, look, and there's the deer. And all of a sudden the deer's like, there's a human. And we made eye contact for a good couple seconds, like in Scooby-Doo with it. We did do some rock climbing in the middle, though, after that buck. We ended up getting ourselves on top of this hill. And we were trying to go down the hill, but we had to we started going one way, we're like, that's not gonna work, so we had to go the other way and kind of monkey our way through and down.
Yeah.
The cave.
So Ryan, he goes, check this out.
Yeah.
And Ryan found this one indentation in the ground, and it was a big hole in the ground. It turned out to be kind of a cave.
Yeah.
And we went through there. I started going through part of it and got back in. I didn't see any animal tracks or sign of cougar or anything like that hanging out in there, but it was more like just some bird's nests and maybe a pack rat that was in there.
Yeah.
But it kept on going, and I showed my flashlight as far as I could down there, but I couldn't see the end. So it was probably wise that we didn't keep on going, because it was
too dangerous.
Potentially dangerous caving in. Not necessarily at that time of the year, but so we backed out.
We were watching I Shouldn't Be Alive before we went on this trip. And so when I saw that cave, I'm like, like it looks cool, but
it was fun exploring it, though. I would like to see where it came out at.
Yeah.
So that'd been fun. So coming up to the last main hillside,
I was shaken.
Yeah.
But when I went to go, because it was another situation like that small buck where we came over this little hill. I hadn't seen her, and then all of a sudden I see her right across the way on the upside of that hill. And then I pulled up the scope to take a look at her, and I had seen, which now I know is like, it was sticks or branch or something, but I thought I had seen points on it, so I didn't want to shoot it if I couldn't tell.
That's good.
Yeah, so I looked back at you and asked you to get the binoculars out and look.
Yep.
It just went over the ridge. Let's go to the right.
What's the sign for doe?
Well, doe we always use like that.
So
No antlers on top.
So when I looked back, you were going.
Yeah, so I came over and picked them up where you guys were at, and then so we kind of gathered our thoughts and drove down the road some more, just to kind of explore some more area, some new area. So Uncle sticking his head like
Kick the door in on you.
Yeah, Uncle is Uncle just
There's
get
my uncle.
alcohol.
He also hunts. He was not there though. He is actually Alaska. He does hunting guiding.
Yeah, he's a registered guide up in Alaska, and he takes out 1 or 2 clients a year. So he'll go for moose, bear, maybe some caribou, but moose is the general game that they pursue. We drove probably for another mile-ish or so, and we came across some hillside on the side about, I would say 100 yards away, and here's a buck standing there. And I look back with the binoculars downhill. I go, oh crap, there's some more deer down there. And it looked like does. So I kicked Brogan and Ryan out of the truck. Said, just go down over here to this ledge right here and kind of stand there and watch them.
You hit something. You hit something. It's literally right there. It's literally right there.
I hit it.
Where'd Ryan go? Why did he go down this board?
He went to go double check his laying down.
Okay. You're doing your tag thing. You get the tag thing going.
That'll be good meat.
You put the knife so the blade's facing up. And you can even run your 2 fingers like your knife and 2 fingers up. And you'll put that heart in the, you know, if we got a bunch of snow, thicker snow, we don't, but.
I'm just cut this up.
Okay. Up higher. A little more. Okay. Good job. We're done
Nice.
for now. Until we get back to the camp, we'll skin her out there.
Cool.
We can drag it, or we can put her on a pack and Ryan could carry it.
I can carry.
You wanna try?
Yeah. Okay.
It's not funny. But it's just kind of funny how you just flinged her over your shoulder.
Somewhere up here. Oh gosh.
Sometimes you get a rib cage in your neck and then it's flopping around.
Oh, my shoulder.
Good job, bro. Good. Hey, awesome. I guess we can take off Hunter Orange. We are done.
So like hanging up your, what's that, hanging up your badge or something?
That's right.
I'll still carry my good.
Oh, yeah. Farm fresh eggs coming at you. my spatula just broke. The nose sense.